Most of us don't know each other very well yet, but all of you share a commitment to and are actually already working to realize the mission of Innovate Public Schools. That mission is to ensure that all Bay Area students, particularly low-income students and students of color, receive an excellent public education.
Thank you, and to all the board members and to Matt Hammer for all that you do at Innovate. We deserve and our children deserve to have very high expectations, regardless of which zip code they happen to come from. And that need for diversity is, I believe, awakening a real moment for all of us to enable innovative education to scale in a big way. And so I look forward to the extraordinary things that can happen because of your great work.
At KIPP, we like to focus on creating a strong team and family. So with a genuine passion to help kids, the teachers create a family-like environment. And going to that environment every day at school really encouraged and still encourages me to continue to work hard.
I've been doing this work for a little while, and what the truth is about amazing schools is that they are doing a whole lot of things really well. It's not like some simple recipe.
It started off with really getting the staff to believe in that we can make a difference. The focus is on learning now, where before the focus was on teaching, meaning I taught it, didn't get it, oh well, we're gonna move on.
We are the sum of many, many, many excellent schools. What we do great at Navigator is we reverse engineer the great things we find, and then we iterate upon that nonstop.
The vast majority of our teachers and staff either grew up in Oakland or sent a child to Oakland Public School. And so as a result, most of us have actually seen these things firsthand, and we've seen our friends and relatives drop out of school. So to get this little bit of recognition is huge. It tells us that we're on the right path. And I think our student speaker said it most eloquently. The most important thing at any school is going to be that school culture. And the teachers have to be ready to push each kid and to try something new and push themselves, which means the teachers also have to be able to push themselves and try something new every day.
You develop your adults, they will do better by students.
Implementation is the next step. And we're our culture too, that's fundamental, all about continual growth and growth mindset, something we teach our students. It's one of our staff values. And also a lot of distributive leadership. Half the teachers in our school are either grade level chairs or department chairs. And they're really driving the work.
So I guess if I had to boil it down, and what's really interesting listening to the folks up here is just how much overlap and how much alignment there is in a lot of the aspects. Even though we're working with kids in different cities and different towns and in different grade levels, there's a lot of things that I hear that are really similar.
Schools here are doing even a bit worse than schools around the state for low-income Latino and African American children. But as we've heard, it's also true that all schools are not equal. Some are doing much, much better than their peers for these traditionally underserved children. As you've heard, we have some great examples in the room today, schools that are really closing the achievement gap and proving what we can do to educate all kids at a very high level. In this place with so much wealth, I know we'd all agree that it's just, it's a shame that hundreds and hundreds of thousands of children are in schools that aren't meeting their needs. And for our part at Innovate, we're working very hard to enable parents and teachers and school leaders to create more of these extraordinary schools.
If we can all stand and give them the round of applause that they deserve, that would be great.